Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we're taking a look at the public transport of Genoa. We're taking a look at different types of transport. Here on the map you can see all the routes that we are trying out today here in the very interesting city of Genoa, which is built in the mountains, and therefore there are quite a lot of unique solutions for public transport. And we are now taking a look at the most interesting one directly at the beginning, because it's right next to the station Piazza Principe. We're now using the Ascensore Castello d'Albertis Montegaletto, and let's just take a look at this unique type of transport. So as you just have seen, this is one of the most interesting types of public transport in the world. It's a very unique elevator that is starting off as a funicular and then it becomes an elevator. I think it's the only place in the world where you can experience something like this. There is a concept, the Schmidt People Mover, kind of similar, but not in that way. So I think this elevator here is unique. Here we can see a castle which you can reach with this interesting elevator, and as you can see the weather was not perfect here in Genoa, so I just visited it for a few minutes and then I went back to the elevator because of course I was here mainly for the public transport and mainly because I wanted to experience this elevator myself. It was kind of viral on social media. I've seen a lot of videos about it on Instagram and I always thought it's fake, but actually this is a real elevator, it's a real thing. Now we're gonna see it in a time lapse. We're now going down 70 meters as an elevator, as a regular elevator, and once we've reached the lowest point we continue as a funicular. Here we can see the other cabin and we are now on rails. We're now going through a 235 meter long tunnel until we are reaching daylight again, close to the station of Piazza Principe. Very unique, very interesting, don't miss it. If you're in Genoa, it's absolutely worth trying it out and can be used with a regular public transport ticket. From there we walk to the other side of the station where we find the next interesting type of public transport. We are now using a rack railway. The rack railway Principe Granarolo is 1.13 kilometers long, and now we can take a look at the arrival of the train. The train is just like the rack railway itself from 1901, and now we're going up. We're now slowly going uphill with 7.1 kilometers per hour, and we're gaining an altitude of around 194 meters. So it takes a while, and usually there are two trains. The second train has been refurbished and is back in service since 2023, but today there was only one train in service. So there was quite a long waiting time down in the valley because I didn't check the schedule first. And here we can see how impressive the suburbs of Genoa are looking. There are a lot of high buildings built right into the mountains, so it's a quite impressive sight. I wouldn't say that it is beautiful, but for sure it is very, very interesting. Here we can see the beautiful interior of this very old train. Apparently they might replace this train by a new train in the future, but hopefully they will keep this old train as well. As this train was taking a break on top of the mountains for around 20 minutes, I decided that walking back down doesn't take longer, so I decided to walk back down. Here we are already back down at the station Piazza Principe. Here we can see a trolley bus, which is another mode of transport here in Genoa, but this will not be a topic of this video. The trolley bus replaced the tram, that doesn't exist anymore, but we have the Metropolitana di Genoa, which is the underground of Genoa. We are now traveling with a modern train. There are different types of train. We are traveling with the train of the 3rd generation, the newest type of train. It's a very short underground network with a length of only 7.1 kilometers and only one line. In the future it is planned to lengthen the line on both ends to have additional stops, but at the moment the train ends here at the station of Bryn. Only has a short waiting time here, so I'm just leaving the train for a second, taking a look at the exterior of the train, and then we're taking the same train back to the city center. Here we can see the interior of this train that has been built by Ansaldo Breda. Here we can see the exterior, and we're now going back on board of the same train to go back into the city center. I'm now taking this train until San Giorgio. Here I'm leaving the train again. San Giorgio is very close to the city center. From here I started my walking tour through the center that you saw in the Costa Toscana video, and now we're back at San Giorgio to see the rest of the line. Again with the train of the 3rd generation, we're now going to the other end of the line at Genova Breniole, and from there I took the train back to Savona. That was the topic of the last video. So now we're officially at the end of this video, and also at the end of my series from the Costa Toscana, where I tried to combine ship and train videos. So I hope you enjoyed this series. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded, where we will see something completely different. And here you can see the name of the song. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.